All right, let's be honest. Finding a budget friendly laptop that actually performs well in 2026 is getting harder and harder. So today, we're taking a closer look at the Dell 15 laptop DC15250. It comes with a 15.6-inch Full HD 120Hz display, an Intel Core 3100U processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and a 512 gig SSD. On paper, it sounds solid, but is it actually worth your money? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the design. The Dell 15 DC15250 keeps things simple and clean. It's not trying to be flashy, and honestly, that's not a bad thing. The build feels sturdy enough for daily use, and it has that typical Dell minimal look. Nothing crazy, but professional. It's also fairly lightweight for a 15.6-inch laptop, so carrying it around for school, work, or travel shouldn't be a problem. Now, the display is one of the highlights here. You're getting a 15.6-inch Full HD panel with a 120Hz refresh rate. And yeah, that 120Hz actually makes a difference. Scrolling feels smoother, animations look better, and even basic tasks feel more responsive. For casual users, this is a nice upgrade compared to the usual 60Hz screens you see in this price range. Colors are decent, not super vibrant, but good enough for watching videos, browsing, and light editing. Performance-wise, this laptop is powered by the Intel Core 3100U. Now, this isn't a high-end chip, so don't expect heavy gaming or intense video editing. But for everyday tasks, it handles them pretty well. Things like browsing with multiple tabs, working on documents, streaming videos, and even light multitasking are smooth most of the time. The 8 gigs of RAM is okay, but this is where things get a bit limiting. If you're the type of user who opens a lot of apps at once, you might start to feel some slowdown. Ideally, upgrading to 16 gigs would make a big difference, if the laptop allows it, so keep that in mind.
On the bright side, you do get a 512GB SSD, which is great for this price range. Boot times are fast, apps open quickly, and you'll have enough storage for files, games, and media without worrying too much. Now, let's talk about gaming. This laptop is not designed for heavy gaming, but you can still play some light games or older titles. Think games like Valorant, CS2 on low settings, or even some indie games. They'll run fine. Just don't expect high graphics or super smooth performance in AAA titles. Battery life is decent. You can expect around 5 to 7 hours depending on your usage. For basic tasks like browsing or watching videos, it should last you through most of the day. But if you push it harder, you'll probably need to charge it sooner. The keyboard and trackpad are what you'd expect from Dell. Comfortable and reliable. Typing feels good and the layout is standard, so no learning curve there. The trackpad is responsive enough for daily use, though not the best out there. For ports, you're getting the essentials. USB ports, HDMI, headphone jack, so no major complaints. It covers what most users need. So is the Dell 15 laptop DC15250 worth it? If you're a student, a casual user, or someone who just needs a reliable laptop for work, browsing, and entertainment, this is actually a solid choice. The 120Hz display is a nice bonus, the SSD is fast, and overall performance is decent for everyday tasks. But if you're planning to do heavy editing, gaming, or intensive multitasking, you might want to look for something more powerful, especially with more RAM. At the end of the day, this laptop is all about balance. It doesn't try to be the best at everything, but it delivers where it matters for most people. So yeah, that's my honest take on the Dell 15 DC15250. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more honest reviews like this. See you in the next one.